The flight was delayed 4 hours. By the time I reach the hotel, it's almost 2 a.m. The lobby is quiet but not empty. A few other guests scattered around. A clerk behind the desk. Normal. Everything looks normal. I check in without issue. Room 847. The clerk smiles, hands me a key card. Elevators are around the corner, he says. Have a pleasant stay. His smile doesn't reach his eyes. But it's 2 a.m. Whose would? I walk to the elevator bank. 3 elevators, brass doors. Old but well maintained. I press the up button. The display shows all 3 elevators on different floors. One starts moving down. Floor 6, floor 5, floor 4, floor 3, floor 2, and then nothing. The number stays at 2. I wait. Check my phone. 2:17 a.m. I wait longer. Check again. 2:17 a.m. The elevator is still on floor 2. My phone is still on 217. I press the button again. Another elevator starts descending. Floor 7, floor 6, floor 5, floor 4, floor 3, floor 2. And stops. Both elevators now stuck on 2. I try the third one. The same thing happens. I go back to the front desk. The clerk is still there. Same smile. The elevators aren't working, I say. He nods. They'll be along shortly. Please wait in the lobby. He doesn't offer to call maintenance. Doesn't seem concerned at all. I sit down in the lobby to wait. There's a woman in a business suit, reading a magazine. A man with a briefcase staring at his laptop. An older couple sitting together, not speaking. No one looks up when I sit down. I try to make eye contact with the woman. She turns a page. The same page she turned when I walked past. I watch her for a moment. She turns it again, the same page, over and over. She's not reading. She's just moving. I look at the others. The man with the briefcase is typing, but his screen is dark. The older couple blink at the same time, like synchronized swimmers. Nobody breathes out of sync. Nobody coughs or shifts or scratches. My phone still says 2:17 a.m. I know time has passed. I can feel it in my tired legs, my heavy eyes. But the clock doesn't move. The lobby doesn't change. The elevators stay stuck on 2. I try the stairs. There's a door marked stairs. But when I push it, it doesn't move. Not locked, just immobile. Like it's painted on. I push harder. Nothing. The door isn't real. Anxious. I walk to the front entrance. The glass doors that I walked through an hour ago, or what feels like an hour ago. I push them. They don't move either. Outside, I can see the parking lot. My rental car. The street lights. All frozen. No movement at all. I go back to the clerk. I can't get out. I say. The doors are stuck. He smiles. Same smile. Checkout is at 11 a.m. He says, please wait in the lobby until then. 11 a.m. It's supposed to be 2:17. How long until 11? I sit down again, try to think. I must have fallen asleep on the plane. This is a dream. It has to be, but I can feel the chair under me. Smell the lobby, old carpet, coffee from somewhere. Dreams don't have smells. The woman with the magazine speaks. First words I've heard from anyone but the clerk. First time? She asks, still not looking up. I don't know how to answer. First time waiting, she clarifies. For the elevator. How long have you been waiting? I ask. She finally looks up. Her eyes are tired. So tired. I don't know anymore, she says. I had a meeting Monday morning. I think it's been a while. The elevator never comes. None of them ever leave the second floor. Scared, I look at the others. The man, the elderly couple. How long have they been here? The man's suit is dated. I didn't notice before. The couple's clothes look like they're from another decade. They've been waiting. All of them. For years. Why can't we leave? I ask. The woman shrugs. I think something happened. On the second floor. Something that stopped and took the rest of us with it. Now we just wait for the elevator that never comes. For checkout at 11 a.m. For something to change. I think about my family, my wife, waiting for me to call. My kids, expecting me home by Friday. Does time pass out there? Or is the whole world stuck at 2:17 a.m. waiting for an elevator that will never arrive? The clock on the wall. I hadn't noticed it before, says 11R. Not 2:17. 11R. Checkout time, I stare at it. It doesn't move. It's been checkout time for as long as any of them can remember, and checkout never comes. So I wait. What else can I do? I sit in the lobby with the others. The woman turns her page. The man types on his dark screen. The couple blinks together, and I watch the elevator display, hoping one day to see it change from 2 Sometimes new people arrive. They check in, try the elevators, try the doors, ask the same questions I asked. Eventually they sit down too. Join us. The lobby is getting more crowded, year by year. The clerk still smiles. The elevator still shows floor 2. My phone still says 2:17 a.m. And I wait for checkout, for 11 a.m., for something on the second floor to finally let go, so the rest of us can move on. If you ever find yourself in a hotel lobby late at night and the elevator won't come, and time seems to stop, don't sit down. Don't wait. Break a window if you have to. Because once you accept the waiting, you become part of it forever.